Welcome back to the channel. This is a bit of a product unboxing, but it's also some of my thoughts on some items that I've been using for a while. And the reason is because I've been speaking with Kat Burki for the next podcast. Now, many of you will know who Kat is if you're really into your skincare. If you don't know who Kat Burki is, I think you're in for a treat, because this isn't someone who has put their name to a range. Kat isn't somebody who's spoken to a lab and said, create me a moisturiser. Kat is a highly qualified person who knows exactly what she wants to do in this industry. She comes from a medical background. She knows exactly what it takes to create a product that's going to have effects. And the reason why I like it is she's actually targeting the skin in the way that many of us target our diets and our health and wellness. You get to the root cause and you work from it that way. So let's look at these products. I'll tell you my thoughts on them. So it's not an unboxing in the sense that they're brand new. I've been using these for weeks. I'm very impressed. It is a prestige range, but in this case, I can understand why, because you really do get what you pay for. They are very, very specialised products. And so far, there isn't one that I could actually say doesn't fulfill what it promises. So let's take a look at these Kat Burki products. So the first product I tried was one that I didn't know if I would like, because I'm not a huge fan of oils on the skin, because I used to be very reactive, and I think that's what I have to change about myself. Your skin changes as you get older, and I think I still consider myself to be someone in their teens and 20s who reacted to oils and just got immediate breakouts. So that's more about me than the products. So I was quite happy to try this, but I was prepared to think that it maybe wasn't for me. I was prepared to react, and I was so surprised. Now again, prestige products, but look, I've been using this every evening for a month, and that's all I've used. So you might look at the prices and you might think, well, that's a bit of an investment, but look at that. And that's me using that to cleanse off SPF makeup. Now, granted, I don't use a lot of makeup. I'm not a big, heavy, full face, but can you see how you could get your value for money here? I think it's also worth remembering that what you're paying for is prestige ingredients. So it's very evident. And I made some notes, and I'm going to refer to exactly what I wrote. It was a scent sensation. You know I love aromatherapy. When I opened up this bottle, it immediately hit me with those real, authentic essential oils. It smells like a luxury product. It smells like you could have just visited a salon or a spa. It smells like a pro product. So immediately I thought, right, well, I love the smell. Am I going to like what it does for removing the makeup? And again, it is going to be, and I'll look at the box here, going to nourish the skin, it's going to nourish the brows and the eyelashes, and it's going to remove all traces of dirt, makeup and sunscreen without stripping or irritating the skin. I can agree with that. It really did feel as if it was a pleasure to use. As I actually said to, I think it was the people that I was working with before I spoke to Kat, the PR, it felt nice enough that I would actually just use it as a massage product. If you didn't tell me that it was a makeup remover, I would just use it every day to do a skin massage. It is that high quality. I've also made a note that you can smell the layers of the oils. The individual essential oils really come through one at a time. And I also feel that when they say it's a dry oil, yes, I agree. It didn't feel as if it left a really greasy, slippery residue. It did feel as if the skin was moisturised, even though I know that you're not supposed to. For those of us who do not like to moisturise and choose not to, this isn't a moisturiser. But if it's not your thing and you don't enjoy moisturising and you just skip it, if you use this and you choose not to do anything else, this is going to give you that layer of moisturisation. Again, I know it's not recommended, but it's that good of a product. I was honestly so surprised. It was a really, really happy surprise, to the point where I would happily include this into my routine permanently. And I thought, out of all the products, this was the one that I might try and say, I like the ethos, I like what it's about, but it's not for me. I was wrong. Now, I've already taken out the little stopper. This is also worth knowing, is that it comes with the little protective stopper so that it doesn't go everywhere. And what's also very handy is that you can't take too much out. Now I'm only going to take a few little droplets out, But that's how it looks. Again, you can see that it's got that colour to it that tells me essential oils. And again, the smell, it's just a pleasure to use. So you would use this on your skin. You would perform, again, if you want to perform a massage, removing your makeup, go for it. You might not even have makeup on, it might just be SPF, but it's got that lovely slip and slide that you can have a very effective result. And then when it's time to take it off, you just use damp cotton pads, remove it, and then you can go on with your usual cleansing routine. But as I say, if you know someone in your life who's not into cleansing, not into moisturiser, but they're prepared to use this, I do honestly feel that Kat will make sure that you're going to get so many benefits from this, that if that's all you chose, you're fine. This one was a surprise, the Complete Bee Repair Biocorrecting Face Cream. Now, I'll look at the notes on the box because it keeps me right here. It's America's first pressed serum. Now, I thought, what's a pressed serum? Wait till I show you. It looks like caramel. This is a pressed serum. Now, what I found interesting about it again was, I get on fine with serums, but what I thought was, will it be too rich? My first thought was, it looks like something that you could actually decorate a cake with. It smells nice. It's got a very subtle, now I would say it smells almost a bit like licorice, but obviously it's not. But when you look at the texture, it is literally like toffee caramel. Now, this is a real surprise to me because, again, I thought that this might be too rich for my skin. But if I actually look at the packaging as I'm applying this, they tell you that it's vitamin B, which is known for tapping into your body's own healing mechanisms to repair the skin. It's also got neuropeptides, and they provide a protective matrix layer, and that's for keeping repair and renewal of skin cells intact. And then it's also got antioxidants in it. Now, what I found fascinating about this was it's got a mild, now it's not a sticky product, but just on initial application, there's a bit of tack to it. But once you actually apply it, and again, I like to do my facial massage when I'm applying these products. If I'm going to use a premium product, then I'm going to make sure that I really enjoy the process of using it. But it soon fades, and I would say that initial tackiness is probably because it is a pressed serum. But again, I didn't know what to expect. I was so pleasantly surprised. And what I would say again was, if you wonder why Kat Burki has the fans that she's got and people are connecting with that brand and they're investing in those products, I am discovering why now. And I hope that you'll listen to the podcast when we talk about it, because you might just look at a brand and think, well, what's that? What's that? I don't understand that. If you don't understand it, listen to our chat and you'll find out very quickly exactly why Kat creates this brand. But again, my notes that I've made for myself is I'm very impressed. It does absorb like a serum, and it is an unexpected first for me. First time trying a pressed serum, and she set the bar high. And it's got a very nice, gentle scent, not artificial at all, but it's just such an interesting, novel product. Again, look, just looks like caramel. So if you want to try the biocorrecting face cream, or if you've tried it, I'd love to know, because that really took me by surprise. This is the Vitamin C Intensive Face Cream, and I'm pretty sure in our chat, Kat says that this is the most popular product across the range. Now again, I'll just look at the side and tell you what it says. That it's specifically developed to meet the needs of a lackluster complexion and protect the skin from environmental toxins. And again, it's powered by anti-aging powerhouses of the reishi mushrooms for greater absorption. And then it goes on to tell you exactly what's in the product. Now, what I liked about this again is it was so easily absorbed into the skin. Now I understand why Kat creates the products in the way that she does, because quite often when it's a cream of any sort, because I've got a sensitive to combination skin, it can actually be too much for me. Now, it's only me that's using these products, so I'll be able to dip my fingers in. But look, this is quite a light cream. It's not a heavy cream at all. But how often, if you're like me, you're sensitive, but you're also combination, how often do you try a cream and then immediately you can tell that it's just a bit too heavy for your skin? And it's just a little bit, it sits heavy on your skin, It stops makeup going on well. We all know it, we've all been there. Even if you've got a drier skin or you've got a different set of skin issues, we've all been there where you apply the product and you think, this isn't working, this isn't gelling. It's another one that I was surprised with. And I actually made some notes that it was very easily absorbed, light and non-greasy, and that my products went on easily. I deliberately tested it where I waited a while before I put any products on, like concealer, cream blusher, anything that normally would interact with a cream. And I tried it when it was maybe arguably the right time to wait, at least 15, 20 minutes, no issues at all. But when you've got a combination to oily skin, sometimes you need to wait longer. You know what it's like. They start to slide off. But I also deliberately tested it when I didn't give it much time at all. And again, no issues at all. It wasn't a situation where I should have actually left it to wait and you end up having to blot your skin. It was absolutely fine. So again, I can understand why when Kat said it was the most popular product across the lines, that made sense to me. So if you want to give that a try, again, I cannot see why you wouldn't, again, think to yourself, this is quite an innovative, trailblazing brand. It does seem to me as if she really is harnessing those powers, basically, of all the ingredients that she's working so hard to bring into the products that are, in my opinion, they're quite ahead of other brands, but they're also a sidestep. She's trying to do something different, and I can see that's reflecting in the end result. So this is the Advanced Anti-Aging Goji Essence, and I would say if you don't like a scent, then this is a product that will suit you. It's a super light liquid. It is so liquidy that when I first actually used the pump, the liquids just ran everywhere because I didn't expect it to be so liquid, so bear that in mind. They describe it as a flower water, and I would say that is the right description, but it's not floral. It's more of a light essence, and it's a very gentle, verging on invisible scent. I mean, the main ingredient is arnica flower water, and then it moves on to lavender, etc., but it's so gentle. So very quickly, I'll just read the box. Again, they say it's triple threat of superfoods, super acids and super peptides, and it's really about gentle exfoliation. So with this, you can see how liquid this is. That's it. So it ran everywhere for me. I wasn't expecting that, but it's a very gentle product. It does its job without showing off. It's not one of those products that you feel is like intense on your skin. I would say maybe out of all of them that I got to try, this was maybe the one, again, there was nothing that I disliked, but this is maybe the one that out of all of them, I didn't go, wow, this is amazing. I think all the other products, I was so fortunate that when I was trying them, I was so taken aback by the scent or the texture. But it does prove that every product's got a job to do. And if you're looking for very gentle but effective exfoliation and something, again, that's going to help you with that anti-aging, then definitely take a look at the Goji Essence. Everything that's created in this brand is for a purpose, and when you read the descriptions and when you read the website, you're in no doubt about why Kat and the team decided that this product had to be created. The last product is the Reversal Form Control Neck Lift. Now, this is a niche product. It's really going to be for people that are deliberately targeting that neck area and the décolleté. It's for plumping up and improving the appearance of that skin. And I actually made some notes about this one. I liked the little brush. It's actually branded. It's nice and soft. And again, you can reuse this brush. It doesn't just have to be for this product. It's a very nice textured product. It's not sticky. It's quite easy. Now, again, I won't use the brush today. It is like a gel texture. It's not heavy on the skin. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel as if it's tightening in an uncomfortable way on the skin. It just sits and does its thing. I found it very pleasant to use. It was enjoyable to use in part of my relaxation routine. And again, if you really needed or wanted to use this and you needed to use it in the sense that you're looking for that type of product and you want to target the neck, then I think it would be worth trying it out because it really is, again, innovative. All of these products I've really enjoyed trying because they're very innovative. Now, the notes that I made was that I liked the application brush. I thought that was a good bonus. I liked the texture. Again, just exactly what I said, non-sticky gel. I felt that it was a nice subtle botanical smell, and I also felt that it was easier to use than you might think, because so often when people are using these products, they tend to be quite messy. So I think that the botanical smell, again, is on the right side of it. It's not over the top. It's very, very subtle. And I don't like artificial fragrance. And I like the fact that nothing in Kat's range is artificial. So really, just to sum up, I'm aware that a lot of these products are what, again, you would call prestige. And very few people are going to be able to cherry pick exactly what they want from ranges, when it's more about deciding one product or two products that you really want to target a specific area or target something that is high up on your list of what you want to see results in within your skin. I would say go onto Kat's website. There are blogs, there's lots of information about the products. Listen to podcasts where Kat's talking. I'm fortunate that mine will be going up in the next day or two, and I'll link it on the YouTube community page so you can see when it's live. Remember, you can also look on different platforms such as reseller platforms like eBay, Depop. I've even seen Kat on as well, a lot of Facebook communities. There are a lot of places where if you want to try the products out and you can't get to stores to try it out, or you want to try it before you actually invest long term, there's lots of different ways that you can do it when it's a prestige brand. But honestly, Kat just seems to be in a very interesting place with what the brand's creating. Very interesting to try, very innovative. I'm very impressed. I'd love to know your thoughts. Have you got any of the products? Do you have any favourites? Are you intrigued? Let me know. Thank you again to Kat and the team for letting me try these out. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.